I'll rank the first three presidents.
That's the first three?
Yeah,
I don't even know it's
George Washington,
George Washington,
Thomas Jefferson.
No. Washington, Adams,
You sure?
and then Jefferson.
Who were the first three presidents?
The first three presidents were George Washington, John Adams, and Thomas Jefferson.
All right,
Let's rock and roll. You weren't wrong. You just skipped Adams.
Well, I mean, if I was going in order, I was wrong.
you were wrong. Yeah.
All right, Cole. Well, first off, hello everybody, and welcome back to Cole and our friends, featuring
a Friday release.
That's true. Friday release. Happy Friday. Also, shout out to Noah Vance, our sponsor. Remember, if you go to Jersey Mike's and you say, I want it Noah's way, they won't know what you're talking about, but you will get 50% off your sandwich. So just say, I know Noah Vance, and he sent me, and they'll give you 50% off your sandwich. Sure. And they have to by law. It's in there.
It's in there.
So Steven gave us an idea today.
He did.
Where he said we should make a tier list and rank things. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, ask ChatGPT to give you 10 random things and then rank them.
Yeah. Random things.
So just 10 things. So we're going to do that, Stephen Voss. We're going to do that.
Are we actually?
So I might as well. I think it could be funny.
Okay.
So we're going to start off hot. So ask ChatGPT to give you 10 things.
I got you. Hang on. Let me turn on... I can't remember what name actually. Okay, hang on. Let me ask the chat because it has an advanced voice feature mode. Hey, can you hear me, chat?
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble responding right now.
Of course.
Please wait a bit. And
well, that didn't work, did it?
Well, do you want me to ask something to generate 10 things for me?
Hey, can you generate a random list of 10 items for me?
sure, here's a random list of 10 items. Umbrella, coffee mug, bicycle, chessboard, CD case, snow globe.
That wasn't 10.
That wasn't 10. Why'd you stop? All right. Should we just start with those 5? We got half of them.
Hold on. Generate 10 random things. Whoa, that's crazy.
I'm disappointed. When I typed it,
here's what we're going to do. You're going to generate 10 things, and I'm going to generate 10 things.
Got it.
And then we're going to rank all 20. Okay?
Oh. Okay, but we got to do it fast.
Oh, we will. Well, I'll give you my 10, and you rank them, and then you give me your 10, and I'll rank them.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yes.
Okay. I like it. Let's do it.
So...
Steven's going to hear this. He's going to be like, that's not what I suggested.
Do you want to do this 1 through 10, or do you want to go like typical like S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, E tier, F tier?
Yeah, let's do the S, A, B, C, D, F.
Okay.
I like that.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. Here are your 10 random things. Well, I might regenerate this.
Do you want to just read me? I want to go one at a time. Don't give it to me all at once.
Here we go.
I don't want to know what I'm comparing
First
these to.
randomly generated thing, tomato.
Oof.
Where do you put a tomato on your tier list?
If it's fresh, it's at least a C. I know people hate tomatoes. I don't. I love them. But I don't know. I'm going to give it a C.
Okay, C tier. Number 2.
Yeah.
Window.
Window? That's an F tier, dude.
F tier?
They
really?
always leak air. They let water into the house. You like to look out of them, but they're always like I've spent my whole life listening to people and my wife say, "I wish we had new windows."
That is a hot take of
windows are an F tier, dude.
So I'm gonna write these
unless
down.
you have money. If you got money, windows are S tier.
So, but from your ranking,
yeah,
that is an F tier.
F tier.
That is crazy.
That's how I feel about windows.
All right, number 3, Cole. Shirt.
Yeah, it's an S.
S.
Gotta love shirts.
Okay, that's true. I would agree with that. Number 4. So ridiculous. This can be whatever you want. Phone.
Is there anything lower than an F?
No, I think F would be the lowest.
Whatever the lowest is. A phone is F tier. I'm thinking smartphone, social media, all that stuff.
But you're thinking just
as
all
I'm saying
phone
this
in
is
general.
probably going to show up on a short somewhere.
Yeah, that we use our phone for.
F.
Wow, F tier.
I'll give it. We'll keep it at F just so
F,
we can go fast. I have strong feelings.
Okay, teddies or stuffed animals, if you will. Teddies, I think, is like usually more the British term.
Yeah. B tier.
B tier. Okay.
B tier.
Let me keep writing this down. Hold on. So teddies, we're going B tier. Spring, and not the season. This is literally a picture of a spring, like a trampoline spring.
Spring.
But we'll just say spring and whatever. Well, I mean, I just told you spring as it sits in the picture that's on here.
That's an S tier. You know how many things in our lives rely on springs?
Wow. S tier for spring. Okay.
S tier for springs.
This is kind of more commonly a women's top, blouse. Whatever that means to you, blouse.
Oh, shoot. I don't even know how to picture that.
Let me show you the picture.
Okay, great.
Let me type in your next item first. I don't want to show you these though. Here we go. Okay, you're gonna there. That is a blouse.
That's a blouse?
I guess. Not necessarily exactly that because that's
I'll give
pretty.
it a B tier.
Oh, my list. What did you say is that?
B?
B tier. Okay.
I'm not qualified to rank
B for blouse. Okay.
Fashion. B
Ready for your next one, Cole?
Yes, sir.
Plate.
Plate. A. A tier.
A tier. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, rubber duck.
Ooh, we'll give it a B.
Okay, B tier.
B tier. Because rubber duckies they're awesome, but then they get water inside them, and that water gets gross.
And it's moldy.
Yeah.
Or gets stale water.
Yep.
And finally, your final item to rank, pen.
It's an A tier.
A tier, okay.
It's an A tier.
So, Cole, to go over your list, you have a tomato, just tomato at C tier. You have window at F tier, which I think is a little crazy that you're giving window at F tier.
Come at me about the windows.
Shirt, you have it in S tier.
Yeah.
S for shirt, obviously. Phone, you have it F tier. Another, I get it, but for wanting a Tesla robot in your house, phone being F tier is a little shocking to me.
Yeah.
Teddies or stuffed animals, B tier. B for bear. Spring, you have it in S tier.
That's right.
Again, you're going with a very heavy letter theme here.
No.
Which we're going to continue with blouse at B tier. Plate, you have it A tier. I can agree. Rubber duck, you have it B tier. B is in rubber.
Sure.
And pen, you have it A tier.
That's right.
What a list.
What a list indeed.
So that's great. Great list, Cole. Great list.
You
great list.
you ready to rock and roll?
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Give me the list.
All right. First, water bottle.
A tier.
Really?
Yeah, A tier.
Oh, what about a half drink water bottle?
That is below the Earth's crust. That is hell tier.
Okay, how about an empty water bottle?
I mean, that feels like probably like a C tier, but I mean, in my case, it's good because that means you drank it.
Yeah, I would think that.
But I'm thinking more like the reusable water bottle, so that's why I say like A tier.
Oh, okay, fair. So you said A
tier for water bottle.
Okay, headphones.
S tier.
S tier.
Yeah, I would say S tier. Yep.
Nice. All right. Notebook.
I don't use them enough, but I'm going to say C tier, right? In middle of the road, C tier.
Okay.
Notebook.
Okay. Cactus.
They're really cool to look at, but man,
they are, aren't they?
They're not good to touch. But they are really cool. I'm going to say B tier.
Nice. Candle.
Well, if they're mainstream candles that you can just buy at like Walmart, they're not good to burn because they got a bunch of bad things in them. But if it's like a soy wax healthy candle kind of thing, then I'm just going to go D tier. There's other things you can do. You can...
Not a fan
scent
of
candles. Well, it's just, once my wife got on the essential oil kick, it was like candles just have a bunch of bad stuff in them unless you get like a soy wax blend candle and then you have to make sure it's like a real soy wax blend. It's a mess.
Fascinating.
There is, so I'll say D tier for candles you can get just about anywhere.
Okay.
There's a specific company that's local here called Wax Buffalo. They make good candles and they also smell incredible, but they're really expensive. So I'm going to keep it a D tier.
Okay.
But those candles are top notch. Shout out Wax Buffalo.
That's awesome. Got it.
Another thing.
Sunglasses.
I love them, but I don't wear them enough. So those are going to go, but they're good for your eyes. You should probably wear them. I need to wear them more. I'm going to go C tier, middle of the road again.
C tier. Keychain.
Depends on the keychain. D.
D for keychain.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a keychain guy?
Not really.
How about backpack?
I'm going to say S tier. I don't use my backpack enough, but backpacks can be very useful, obviously. So S tier.
Yep. Solid. Puzzle.
F tier. I don't care about puzzles. I hate puzzles. I'm not a puzzler. Now, if this was Taylor Foster, he would say S tier.
He would.
He's a puzzler. If he was a Batman villain, he would be the puzzler.
He would. Yep, absolutely. Him and Brett both, actually.
Yep.
For sure. Okay, your last one.
Oh, boy.
Flashlight.
S tier.
S tier?
Yeah.
Flashlight.
I really want this one that I saw on a TikTok. It's the world's brightest flashlight, and it looks like a helicopter floodlight, but brighter.
Yeah.
But they're like $300, but I want one so bad.
I mean, we could maybe, tell you what. We could, I don't know how we would use this in a podcast, but maybe.
Shine it at the camera.
I feel like that would break the camera.
It probably would, with how bright they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a great idea.
Oh, man.
Let's
No.
not do that. But we could find some other thing.
It'd be great.
I'm sure
It'd be great.
Okay, just to go over your tier list, make sure we got this right. Water bottle, you gave A tier. Headphones are an S.
Yep.
Top of the chain.
Yep.
Notebooks, C, right in the middle.
Yep.
Cactus, B tier.
Yep. Yep.
Better than a notebook.
Yep.
Candles were D.
Yep.
Not a big fan of candles. Sunglasses were also middle, C tier.
Okay.
Keychains were D tier, worse than pretty much everything else.
Not worse, just it's rapid fire.
Sure, yeah. Backpack, S tier.
Yeah, obviously.
Backpack,
Has to
S
be.
tier. Puzzle is an F.
Yeah.
And flashlight is an S.
Yep.
Fascinating. I feel like I learned more about you.
Yep. Yep.
That's interesting.
Those are it.
There you go. There's a bit of nonsensical rankings for you about random items that...
Steven says
ChatGPT
rubber duck
picked
is
up.
A tier, no doubt.
Does he?
Yeah, you got to send him yours to get. And you know what? Take our list and you let us know.
Let us know
what you would think these things.
Honestly, I think it would be. I'd actually think it'd be fun to rank a legitimate tier of things we care about. Maybe something that fits together in a category would be pretty cool. Don't know what that would be. Maybe
what about a random? What about a random department store generator?
A random department store generator. Oh, geez.
I got some of those. You ready for this, Cole? Oh, that's the wrong thing. I clicked on an ad. No. Here we go.
You've
10 random department stores. Here we go. 99-cent only store.
Oh, dude, that's at least a B for me.
Okay. Bloomingdale's.
I don't think I've ever even been in a Bloomingdale's.
They're very expensive.
F.
Kohl's. Even if you don't shop at Kohl's, think about the prospect also of you can take your Amazon returns there.
Oh, I forgot you could do that.
Yeah, it's mighty convenient. A tier. Sears.
C tier?
I'd put that lower, but Boscov's.
Never heard of it.
Me neither.
F tier.
Sam's Club.
Everybody loves it, but for some reason, I just kind of hate Sam's and Costco. I do.
I hate Sam's and Costco.
I'm gonna put it at a C.
Shout out.
Okay. Yeah, forget those guys.
TJ Maxx.
I don't know why, but I like it. I don't shop there, but A.
They don't have nearly enough menswear. The Mecca got generated on this one.
The Mecca?
Yeah, you know what that means for me personally. Nordstrom Rack.
No, I don't know. D tier.
We just got one of those in Omaha. It's up
we?
at Village Point. It's not very good.
Maybe they can.
whatever market they polled as to what to stock there, you did it wrong. Get better things. I don't know what Belk is, but it says modern Southern style.
I'm a F just because I don't know.
And
C
finally,
I don't know, I guess.
Target.
Oh, brother. I'll give it an A, not an S, but I'll give it an A.
Shame on you.
Shame on me.
Shame on you.
I don't mind Target. Here's the thing. When I walk into like Walmart, I just don't enjoy the atmosphere as much as I do when I walk into Target.
Yeah, it does feel more sterile, more gray, more dim a little bit.
Yeah.
Stores I got were Neiman Marcus. I don't shop there because it's really expensive, but I love looking at things there, so I'll give that a B.
Sure.
Dillard's, I'll give it a C. No, I'll give Dillard's a B. Steinmart, I don't know what that is, but I would assume it's similar to like a Kmart type beat. D tier. Macy's, D tier, always messy. It feels like the Walmart of department stores, which there's nothing against Walmart at all, but just there's a vibe.
I have some things against
This is
Walmart.
crazy. For my random generator, I got the regular store and the discount version of said store, one right after the other. Saks off 5th. I'll give a C tier. Saks 5th Avenue, I'll keep it the same, C tier. Barney's New York no longer exists. It closed during COVID, but it was a great place.
Wow.
A tier. Costco. Sorry, but F tier. Well, you can get good stuff there, so I'll give it a D.
Yeah.
Ross, my goodness, F. 99-cent only. I think those also went out of business. I think I watched a video about that. I'll give that a D. And there you go. There's our little random tier list.
Yeah, I feel like the overall sentiment towards department stores is we don't love them.
No, it depends on the department store. There are certain ones that I love looking at a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't. Obviously, Neiman Marcus, I'm like, I'm way in the wrong tax bracket.
Where would you rank
there.
Amazon?
I mean, it depends on what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Because like they don't have everything I want, which you would think like there's no way. But there's not everything I want, and then sometimes you never know what you're gonna get ordering from there. So like I've ordered hair product off of Amazon before, and it's shown up to me expired. So like they just send bad versions of it, which is whatever. So you never know what you're going to get. You never know if you're going to get the good thing that you order or the bad thing. And then clothing is hit or miss. If it's like a name brand, most of the time I feel good ordering. Like I just ordered a Carhartt t-shirt off of Amazon. And it is great. But then they have like the random brands that are like if I search up black jeans right now on Amazon, I'll give you a bunch of brands that are all shipping from the same warehouse. That are not real brands. So I typed in black jeans and I got jeans from Sidefeel, Weatherproof Vintage. Okay, Levi's Wrangler Authentics. Okay, but then you have Rustler. Don't know what that is. Lee, Gloria Vanderbilt, Sidefeel again, KDF, and then you get brands like Itello, and then Roswear. And then specifically if you type in like skinny jeans, you get brands like, hold on, Into the AM, which is, I know that brand. And then once you scroll a little bit down, I don't know if I can say the name of that one.
A brand.
Yeah, a brand.
A brand.
And then there's like one that I always see, Ging Tattoo.
Ging Tattoo?
GINGTTO.
GING.
And it's the same stock photo. If you type in skinny jeans on Google, it'll pull up like a picture of this that they just stole. So Ging 2. Fred Marshall in all caps. So you just never know what you're going to get. So I would say strictly off of that, but the convenience is great. So it's not going to go in S tier. It's not going to go in A tier. I'm going to put Amazon at a B tier.
Okay. I probably would have thrown it into A, but I don't do a ton of shopping through Amazon, but there are many things that I go, I bet I could get this from Amazon.
And it's very quick is the other thing. It's ruined us for every other shopping experience.
Fair. Okay. Thrifting. Do you thrift?
No. I mean, I like the concept of it, and I'll thrift online, which is usually not great because then you're paying more for things.
Right, yeah.
But like, I don't have good luck with thrifting. People are like, dude, you got to see what like Kyle Boldra. He goes to the bins and that's his job. So he'll hunt for things.
Yeah, dude knows
I don't have the patience to do that. So like going to Goodwill, people are like, dude, I find so much heat at Goodwill, and I go and it's like a Village Inn t-shirt. And I'm like, sick. Cool. Or like a shirt from Target that somebody just got rid of, and I was like, great. I guess I could go to Target and get this, but why would I do that when I can get it here? Dude. And just like, I've randomly found stuff here or there. I guess my way of thrifting would be, it's not even thrifting. It's like online resale shopping. So like Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, or things like that. Like that's where I got my leather jacket that I love a ton. That's where I've gotten like shoes that I love. I got these Madewell jeans on like Poshmark, which Madewell jeans are typically $130. I got these for $30.
Yeah.
So
that's not bad.
So thrifting, I'm not as good. So thrifting, I think it's better. It's more sustainable. So obviously for that, I'll say thrifting goes in an A tier, but for me, I have a harder time doing it because I have weird body proportions. And the things I want to buy I can't really find it.
Thrifting makes me feel a little bit like I'm gambling because I walk in and I'm not great at looking for stuff. But I go in with the idea that I could find something kind of cool today.
Yep.
And sometimes I have, and it's just, I don't know. I think it's fun. We did, for a youth overnight, we've done this twice now when I was doing youth, but one of the games we thought would be fun is if we did frisbee-less frisbee golf. So you go to a frisbee golf course and you play disc golf, but you're not allowed to use a disc. You can use anything else you want. So we thought, well, how do we come up with the anything else we want part? And we had students who were like, oh, we love thrifting. So we made it like this 3-hour thing where the first hour you and your crew hit up. You have an hour and a half to hit up as many.
I feel like a shoe would be a great replacement.
Somebody used a shoe. Somebody got a
CD.
plate. One kid got a golf trainer, which was like this handle, this metal thing with a handle that then made a V shape, and at the end it was this like weight, so it was weirdly proportioned.
I was gonna say you got to get out of the way of that thing.
Oh yeah, dude. Somebody had a bowling pin. This last year, I got a golf club and a squishmallow, and my strategy was to swing the golf club and smash the squishmallow across the field and try to get that. It didn't work very well, turns out, but it's fun. If you ever like get a group of friends that's just like, hey, do we want to kind of do something stupid this evening? Go drop like $6, buy a piece of garbage from a thrift store, and see who would win in frisbee-less frisbee golf.
It's funny that we're talking about stores today, because at one point I was almost like, we should see if we can borrow the microphones they have here and go do a live recording somewhere. Just like
In a
go,
store.
not with like camera. It would be no video unless we filmed it on my phone or something.
Sure. Yeah.
But just walk around a store and do like the walk around podcast.
Yeah.
In some way, which I think we can still do. We'll have to do a little more thought into that, but
yep. Food for thought.
I also lost my nose ring recently.
Really?
I'm
sorry.
Going into Wednesday. Well, not now, because you can see I have it
there.
But Wednesday, I woke up, I went to the gym, did all the things, and then I was washing my face in the shower, and I realized that my nose ring wasn't there, and I was like, uh-oh. So I came to midweek, did all that, and then on my lunch break, I went and had to buy a new nose ring. And then I got home, and later that night, my daughter found my nose ring on my kitchen floor. So
look at that. When Kylie and I were dating back in high school, she had a nose ring, but it was just like a tiny little nose stud. And she lost it one day when we were at a pool, and she was like, oh my gosh, my little nose stud fell out. It's probably going to close up in like a couple of hours. And I felt like maybe this might be the reason she married me, because I was
go hunting for it.
I'm going to find it. And I plopped under the water, and sure enough, I found it.
Wow.
And I came up, I was like, you mean this nose stud? She's like, oh, you did it.
That's resilience.
I know, right?
Finding that in a pool.
I know. That's what sealed I think that was my green flag. I think that's what got her to say, he's
the one.
He's the one. He's the one.
He's the one.
So.
That's awesome.
Then she lost it again 2 years later in a different pool, and I could not find that one.
Yeah. Did she just let her nose close up then?
Yeah. Yeah, she hasn't had a nose ring since. So. Fun
All
times.
because you couldn't find it.
All because I couldn't find it. Change is good for the heart. Change is good.
It's true. It's true. Cole, I wanted to bring two things to you.
Great.
One was something that somebody asked us to talk about. The other is, I brought this up prior to, but there was a report going around yesterday that we now saw has an update. But the initial report was that there are 3 new Star Wars films in development, and they're going to continue the Skywalker saga.
Yep.
But then we found out that it'll be a whole new story.
Yeah.
But then it sounds like from what Caleb heard, it's still going to continue with Rey.
Yeah.
So it's still like
we've known.
Skywalker saga adjacent.
We've known and heard for a long time they're going to make another trilogy with Rey's character.
So how do you feel about that, Cole?
This is honestly how I feel. Many Star Wars things have disappointed me.
Yes.
So the bar is pretty low these days.
That's true.
And I would love for them to put out 3 movies that make me really, really love Rey's character. I think she deserves a better story arc. That I think she had. I was so excited for her character when they started the last trilogy that they did, and I just didn't love the way that they wrote the story, and I think there was a lot of potential there that got missed. Yep. And I would love something better for Rey. So if they can do that, I'd be fine with that. My expectations for what Star Wars needs to be, should be, and should look like have been so dashed that now I'm kind of like, yeah, just whatever you want it to be.
Are you excited about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie?
I forgot about that. I'm interested. I'll go see it. I'm more interested in that than pretty much any of the Marvel content that's coming out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
like I said, I'm excited about Thunderbolts. And then the other thing, I don't know what this means, but Kyle just wants us to talk about Thanksgiving. So whatever that means for you, we should have done a tier of Thanksgiving.
Do you celebrate tier of Thanksgiving food?
Yeah. I'll tell you what's on the bottom of my tier of Thanksgiving food. Ham. I hate ham.
You hate ham?
I hate ham. Maybe it's a hot take. I hate ham.
Why?
I hate it. Rarely ever do I have a good experience with ham. I like bacon, but I hate ham.
Does this come with a story? Is there
No, it's just every time there's ham, I hate sliced ham, that sandwich meat ham.
What about cubed ham?
don't like cubed ham.
Like cubed ham?
I don't like holiday hams. Like you can make it whatever hickory smoked pineapple infused, whatever you want to do.
You don't like
type
the
ham.
pineapple ham?
I don't like ham.
Oh my god.
Ham is probably my least. I said this in the pre-service video for this weekend too. Ham is like, other than fish, my least favorite meat.
Wow.
Yeah, I hate ham.
That's amazing.
Obviously, favorite would be steak. Obviously, can't beat it.
Okay, well, where does turkey fall?
I love turkey. Whether it's dry, juicy, whatever.
Seriously?
I love
dry
turkey.
You take dry turkey over ham?
Yeah, I will. Because then you know what I do with said dry turkey? I just lather that bad boy up in mashed potatoes.
You can do that with ham too.
No, but I already don't like the ham. I'm saying I'll eat the turkey. You could make that thing dry as the Sahara, like drier than a Popeye's biscuit, and I'll still eat turkey. I'll choose it over ham.
You would rather take a hunk of flavorless meat smothered in potatoes versus ham.
You
delicious
smother
ham.
anything in potatoes and I'm there.
Except for ham, apparently.
Except for ham.
Come on.
I'll eat the potatoes around the ham.
Smother anything in potatoes.
I love, but dude, mashed potatoes might be the king of food for me.
That's fair.
It's rare that I have a bad mashed potato.
Yeah.
Specifically mashed potato.
I feel like it's hard to ruin mashed potatoes.
Yeah, they're
It's
good
tough to do. Okay,
Even like the cheap box potatoes.
Like, what about gravy? For you, is mashed potatoes the thing and gravy's just like it exists?
It depends on the gravy.
Okay.
So most times, I mean, I could just eat dry potatoes too. Not like literally dry because they're inherently like moist.
Oh, I've had raw potatoes. I've done it.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this before.
Snack on some raw potatoes.
Cole gets them right out of the ground, brushes them off. Like some people shine an apple, Cole shines. I just think of Minecraft. That's how Cole eats potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love mashed potatoes and gravy. Like I'm more of like a brown gravy fan.
Sure.
Than like a white gravy.
Yeah.
But I really only like gravy with mashed potatoes. I don't really like. I know the gravy is a thing with like chicken fried steak or chicken fried chicken.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan.
Yeah.
I'll eat it, but not a huge fan. But yeah, mashed potatoes, turkey. Yeah. Corn. It's an unbeaten trio. And then just any sort of bread, rolls typically.
Any bread.
Yeah, if it's Thanksgiving and I pull up and you've got turkey, mashed potatoes and corn, it's a good day for me. It's a bad day to be those three items, but it is a good day to be me.
I don't mind turkey. Like, I enjoy turkey a lot, but I
prefer ham.
Love ham. I love ham. I'm never sad if somebody made a ham instead of a turkey.
I'm almost always sad if it's just ham. I'm like, I'm gonna go to Burger King.
I couldn't go to
and I hate Burger King
instead of ham.
Yeah, I would choose Burger King over ham.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm not talking about Noah's son.
Wow.
That was a stupid joke.
I
would choose that ham over regular ham.
I don't even know what to say to that. I really don't.
Well,
I'm learning so much about you.
So you prefer ham to turkey?
I don't know if I prefer it. I just enjoy it a lot. My father-in-law makes this really yummy pineapple ham. And then he uses
specifically I said not that. I was like, I don't care. You can put pineapples on it. You're like, specifically, that's the one I like.
That's the one I love the most.
All right.
No, he makes a really good ham, and he does this thing with pineapple, and then he uses the drippings from that to make the gravy for the mashed potatoes. So the gravy is kind of this sweet pineapple-y flavored gravy. I love the whole meal. I love it so much. But ham in general is just, I like it. It tastes good. Sometimes turkey comes out dry, and I don't like dry. I'd rather have ham with potatoes than dry turkey with potatoes.
Yeah. See, so. Maybe it's just something about even the dryness of the turkey. I don't know, dude. I love turkey. Specifically when it's just like the thick old pieces. I don't really like sandwich meat turkey. I'm not really a sandwich meat guy either. So, but
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. How do you feel about pumpkin pie?
I hate pie. And I hate pumpkin pie. They had a pumpkin pie here at the church the other day, and Steven opened it, and I thought he opened a thing of vomit. It smelled so bad. And I was like, "You eat this?" Yeah, I'm not a huge. I don't really like pie.
You don't like pie?
No, but especially not pumpkin pie.
Wow.
I'm not really a dessert guy though. If I get a dessert, it's like ice cream sometimes.
Sure.
But mostly it's like candy.
Okay.
Like I love candy.
Sound like a child.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I know that. But yeah, I don't like pumpkin pie.
I could have pie or I could have candy.
Dude, you okay, put Noah in a room, pie, gummy worms. I'm going to choose gummy worms.
Oh my gosh. I mean, they're not bad. Gummy worms aren't bad, but
I love them.
I'm amazed. I can understand most people hate pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie.
Taryn loves pumpkin pie.
I love it.
You know what I just recently started to what I just realized that I love so much? Cornbread.
Yes.
I spent 30 years of my life not eating cornbread. And then recently I like tried it because I was like, yeah, it looks delicious.
Yeah.
Like it looks buttery. It looks like flavorful. And I just avoided it. I don't know why. I was like, cornbread sounds heinous. And then I tried it and I was like,
This coming from the man who just said, bro, if corn and bread are on the table.
I know. But that for me is like
cornbread.
Yeah, it was something about the two of them being, and then recently I tried it and I was like, man, I need cornbread with every meal.
It's amazing.
Like it is stupid how good cornbread is.
Have you put cornbread in your chili yet?
Yes. Yeah, because we had chili on Halloween last week and we had cornbread and I ate, I'm not kidding, probably 8 cornbread biscuits. Yeah. Like I shoveling those things down.
That stuff is, I love cornbread so much.
Yeah, and I didn't eat it. I used to, like, when we go to Famous Saves, you'd always get cornbread with your meal. I'd always give it away. And now I look back on those times, I'm like, I was a fool.
I was a fool.
I was a fool.
I missed out so much on life. Yeah. Do you have any crazy Thanksgiving memories? Anything from Thanksgiving that...
Let's see. Do I have any crazy Thanksgiving memories? I don't think so.
Sure.
Like we used to hang out at my house and my cousins from South Dakota would come over and then my brother and my older cousins would antagonize me to fight one of my older cousins and because I had anger issues. And so they would just mess with me until I would fight him. This young angry kid, and he wouldn't hit me because I'm smaller than him.
Yeah.
But they would just antagonize me until I fought him.
Young man.
Yeah, so that was probably it. I can't really think of a ton of other Thanksgiving memories.
Yeah, I don't have a ton either. I remember when I lived in Iowa, we'd always go over to my grandparents, my grandma and grandpa's, and they had this hill next to the farm, and we just roll down the hill in the grass, which was
nice.
So fun. Just good.
Oh,
memories.
Recently also my dad got really frustrated with me that I dissed my mom's potato soup on pod. He called me
this.
I talked about how I hate potato soup. And my dad was offended for my mom.
How dare you?
He's like, how dare you? Well, because he called me and it sounded like he was really mad. Like he was supposed to come over and watch my kids that night and he sounded like upset.
Yeah.
And then it turned into a joke about me talking about my mom's potato soup. But at first I was like, oh, something's really wrong here. And then it was a joke, but
turns out.
So I like all of mom's other cooking, Dad. Just not
the potato soup.
That. She used to make this dish that was mashed potatoes, cheese, and chicken. Bro, I made it one time and took that to school. Like we had to make a dish for something. I don't remember, and I made that and took it. Bro, that.
Did you do public school lunches growing up?
Yeah.
How did you feel about those?
Not in elementary, but then in middle school I started because then they had the snack shack.
Oh yeah.
And then you could get that's when they started making better food. And then high school, same thing. I mean, it depended. There were some days where it was really good. And then there were other days where it was like atrocious.
Sure.
I just knew that that's where I started drinking Propel. Like it was my job. I used to get a berry Propel every day.
I forgot that existed.
It still does. Still good.
Man. That's crazy.
My favorite school lunch was, they used to do chicken bowls. Just again, mashed potatoes, chicken, cheese.
I'm seeing a theme here,
dude. Now, if there was ham in there, I would have protested.
I'm a little bit ashamed because I haven't talked to anybody who feels the same way. But we used to do. They called it the barbecue rib something. It was basically like the school lunch version of the McRib.
Oh, yeah. We had those too,
dude. I loved those.
Bro,
every time I'd be like, give me double.
I don't know what meat was in there though. That was
I don't know either. It probably wasn't great, but
and you're eating it at 10:30 with a chocolate milk on the side.
Yeah, dude. Yes, sir. Yes, and a bag of Funyuns.
Eating a McRib with Funyuns and a chocolate milk at 10:30/11 in the morning.
Man, we're all ready to learn. We're all feeling good.
Yeah. And then after that, they expect you to go to PE. I'm like, go run a mile.
Oh. That was a great time. I got to skip out on PE for 4 years in high school because I did marching band.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a quarter of a physical education credit a year.
Nice.
Which was so fun. So nice. So everyone would be running around the track and we'd be setting up our band equipment and I'd be like, haha, losers, when really we were probably we were in band.
Well, hey. Well, Cole, we should wrap this up with some recommendations.
We should. This has been a chill episode.
Yeah,
I don't mind it, actually.
Nice. Maybe we'll start the next episode with 10 more things.
Maybe.
These are a few of my favorite things.
I recommend a public school lunch version of a McRib. Try it. Hate it.
Find your nearest public school. Go in, ask them for a McRib.
I need the McRib. Please. Please.
Is that actually a recommendation?
Maybe. I don't know. Fine. Everybody hates on public school lunch. I don't think it was that bad. But also, I don't have a sense of smell, and that might have affected
certain
things.
ones were bad, and certain ones were definitely not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would recommend food-wise, you need to go to either Kobe Steakhouse, or which I get is a little pricey, or there's one
good.
in La Vista that you can actually get into on a regular basis called Osaka, and it's the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And it's like nobody knows about it unless you know about it, and it's like you can, at Kobe, if you call, like if Cole and I tried calling to set up something right now for Kobe tonight, we're not getting in.
No.
Osaka, I could call right now, and I can make a reservation at any time I want.
Yes.
And they'll get us in.
Yep.
So I actually think Taryn and I are going to go there tonight.
Awesome.
So
Good for you
Osaka. So I would say go to Osaka or Kobe and just eat so much rice and meat. It's just unbelievable.
That's awesome.
Cole, what is your eyes? What is your eyes?
What is your eyes?
What are your recommendations for people's eyes and for their ears?
For people's eyes and for their ears. This is tricky. For your eyes, this is not a TV video watch thing. This is just it's fall, friends, and the leaves are turning.
Wow, look at that.
And the red ones are particularly beautiful. They're not going to be on the trees much longer.
Wholesome recommendation.
Go enjoy the beauty of nature and watch it with your eyes.
Now, what about their ears?
With your ears, you should listen to Jesus and do what he says. Okay? All right? All right?
Very wholesome.
There you go.
All right, my recommendation for your eyes is... I haven't really watched any movies recently. Go watch The Goonies.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time, though.
Did I really?
Yeah, for Halloween stuff.
Oh, I did say that. Well,
yeah.
Don't go watch that then. Here we go. Deep cut. Go watch the movie Major Pain if you can find it.
Major Pain.
It's got one of the Wayans in it. It's a great movie. That one just spawned in my brain. That's
Holy
a great movie. Go watch Major Pain.
Wow.
It's a early to mid 90s movie. Major Pain. And then for your ears, we're coming up on almost a 2-year anniversary of Dayseeker releasing their Dark Sun album, which was a recommendation of mine. So go listen to that before they drop a new album next year.
Nice. Very nice.
And on that note, we will catch you next week. And don't be alarmed, because I'm going to be wearing the same thing. And I might look the same.
Exactly the same.
Now, why that is, tune in next week to Dragon Ball Z to find out.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. Bye. Get out of here.